A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, we're good.
Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The Vikings are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, no, he's easy. First.
Cousins now. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jones will come now in motion right. Cousins again. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 39. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 24-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Throw left side, complete. That's Schultz.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 18-yard
line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Khalil Mack in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Fourth down, Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Dalvin Cook,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At about the 32. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Being chased out left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Following the interception, Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson.
42 yards.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this with PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Flushed out right.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
On second down, Cook. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Tried to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Herbert now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, but it's enough for a Charger first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Play action. It's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Chargers.
On the option, here's Eckler.
And some room to work. Touchdown, L.A.
Austin Eckler, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are back within a score.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Vikings 14. Chargers 7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey, no, he's easy. What's that?
A second down throw for Cousins. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
10 at the 36-yard line.
First down. Here's Cousins.
Open man. He's got Jefferson across the formation.
So from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Cousins gives way to Cook.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. From the 44, Cousins, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Slot man moves right. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Williams, a man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Herbert throwing again. This is caught at the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Hopkins' kick is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Final play of the half. Cousins eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Herbert. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here's Herbert. Downfield throw tip, but he's still got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
And the Chargers first down.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 27, Herbert. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Herbert jogs off, and out comes Dustin Hopkins to take this kick for L.A. on 4th down.
On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play fake. Cousins.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. To throw is Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. He's got room at the 30.
Touchdown, Vikings!
This is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Herbert.
He'll go right back to Tonyan. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tonyan. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. He's got daylight. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
He was brought down at the 26.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins.
Out route. He finds his man. It's Jones.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Good routes here.
Play action now. Cousins. Complete to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Cook again.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Cousins.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 23. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Cousins to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance.